communication in relationship, and we're going to talking about it. But like our prank took much time, so we just try to shorten this. First off, we have to talk about the importance of communication and how we can improve our communication skills. Because honestly speaking, it's not everybody that that was born with that gift to actually talk effectively, yes, and keep up conversations with people. Yeah, not just in relationship. I mean, like in friendships, marriages, colleagues. So that's what we are going to be talking about now. So, how do you think we could improve our communication skills? Maybe for me, I know that I'm not the kind of person that calls all the time. So if I want to be better, how would you advise that I improve my communication skills?
Okay.
Like maybe relationship wise now.
Relationship wise and everything wise. I think you first of all have to be a good listener.
Okay. Alright,
Yes.
be a good listener.
Yes, you should try to understand what this person is saying, the perspective this person is coming from, what the person, like how the person thinks is different from yours. So you try to understand, okay, this person's perspective. So look at my perspective. Then you guys should just come up to an agreement or reach a compromise. You see, everything will just be better.
Yeah, that's nice.
Me, when it comes to communication in a relationship, you know that if you like somebody, you would want to always listen to the person. So if you want a relationship whereby you want to communicate all the time, make sure you find that perfect somebody who is going to like you. Because if you find somebody that maybe slightly likes you, you know that he might not be really interested.
Yeah, you talking to him all the time. But the perfect, can there ever be a perfect person?
There's no.
Yes,
The
nothing
person just has
perfect,
to like you guys just have to like
you.
each other.
Yes.
And they love each other.
People use that love to suit their condition or their situation.
Yeah.
That word love carries a lot. It involves sacrifices, and nowadays to find true love is very rare.
Very rare.
But it's also real.
It exists.
Yes, it is.
Communication in a relationship is very important. But when you call somebody too much, it's kind of unavoidable.
Okay.
The person will get tired, and the person will be like maybe
he needs space.
It's true.
So
There has to
I
be that gap, so that when you hear the person's voice,
I feel like it depends on the person, on the individual. It depends on what works for them. For me, I want, like, chatting is not enough for me. Chatting is communication, like you're communicating, but it's not enough. I want, after chatting, I need you to call me in the morning, sometime in the afternoon, sometime in the evening, and then that's
you guys should talk about it.
yeah, so like you need to, so he needs to understand the kind of person he is dealing with.
Yes, because
let me tell you, every girl.
And then someone is there, like, sorry for cutting you. My friend, I don't want to mention her name. I know she doesn't like calls. Like, she can just be talking on the phone and be like, okay, yes, okay, yeah. She doesn't like it. Chatting is enough for her. You get that one is different, and then I'm also different. You get what I'm saying? So it depends on the individual what works for them.
Just
you know
every
that
is different.
every girl would want a man or her boyfriend to be calling her always.
Not every girl.
Not every
I
girl.
feel that it depends on understanding, because I have never ever dated somebody that is not working very well. The person is always busy. For me, I understand that. So when the person doesn't call me, I understand this person is busy. Although the person will call me, but it's not that I'm wanting him to be chatting with me, calling him all the time, doing that. So it also depends on understanding.
Yeah, it depends on the understanding. Yeah. So that's just it. Okay, on to the next. Speaking about communication. It takes courage to communicate. It takes courage to be able to tell somebody everything, to be able to share your deepest fears, your concerns with them.
That's when you find that is if that person is your friend.
Yes, that's why he has to be your friend. Now I'm talking about relationship wise and marriage wise too. Like, you have to be with someone who is your friend, who is your best friend per se. So like I really want us to emphasize on that courage. A lot of people that's where you see someone that has a boyfriend or that is married but has a male bestie. The male bestie is someone she talks to.
She will leave her boyfriend.
Anytime she's in trouble, he's the one she calls and stuff like that. I feel like, I don't know where the problem is coming from. I just feel like it needs a lot of courage to be able to open up and talk to your partner. So wanted to hint on the importance of courage. Like it's something, it's not something you can just advise motivational speakers talk to you. You know, it doesn't work that way. You need to build up that courage to actually talk to that person.
That's why.
Yeah,
that's why I said that person has to be your friend.
Yeah.
I mean, I cannot date a guy that opens his mouth and tell me I have a female bestie. Are you okay? I can never date you. We cannot. Like, are you okay?
They said bestie.
I get.
Like, what do you mean female bestie? You guys are opposite sex, opposite attract. Okay, so I don't understand.
So are you trying to say, okay?
What I'm trying to say is that anybody I'm dating, I'll be fucking free with that person.
Okay.
The person will also have to be free with me.
Alright.
You understand? That's why I use the word friend.
You know that
Wait.
there's something called sacrifice. That you like this person now, and you know that in order to make this person happy, you have to sacrifice a lot of things. Like you know that maybe the person is not actually a commuter, something like that. How will I put it now? Let me say, okay, me, I'm the girl, and God, I'm confused now.
No, I get what you're saying. Like trying to like, if you like sacrificing friendships, do you mean sacrificing friendship with the opposite sex if it's not committed?
I mean, cutting off anything.
Okay.
Around that, like that bestie,
Okay.
bestie, and try to bring out. Okay, since I cannot actually tell my boyfriend all about me. Let me try. Let me keep it working. Let me sacrifice. Let me
I put effort.
effort.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And
I
make
get
it
what.
happen.
Yeah.
Because all those female bestie is not an excuse that your boyfriend is this kind of person. Then you need a female bestie or a male bestie to cover it up.
Yes.
You have to put effort so that relationship will work.
That's why I said that. That's why I said that people use the word love like to suit their
Conditions.
so condition. Yes, they use it.
All right. That's really important. And all right, we'll be moving on to the next. When to talk and when not to. You get, communication is important. It's wonderful. Oh yes, but then there are times you should just shut up and listen. Just shut the fuck up and calm down. You get, yeah. So we need to know when to talk and when not to talk. And talking about that now, I feel like it depends. So you have to study your partner. You have to study their temperament. You need to understand their mood. Someone like me, my mood swings like this. I'm serious. Like one minute I'm next minute I'm like I'm just there. So I'm like this. I want to start telling me and you're talking to me about what I don't understand. Like I won't even answer you. I won't listen to you. She get me. So I feel like you need to understand the kind of the partner, the temperament.
Very, very important because I've been in that situation where I almost dated somebody that talks too much.
Wow.
Like he's always talking.
There are girls that date guys that talk too much.
It's different for her now.
I would say, do you know what? Just calm down. Just let me know if I can bring that. At least your the thing is coming too much. Just calm down. Let me know.
Be calming down.
Relax.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Let that feeling come. Let's just
put your
have this
temper.
quiet moment.
Yeah.
Talk, but he's oh my god.
I go ahead and say
Oh my
so.
God.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That it's important you know when to talk and when not to talk because there's something happened then. When someone is angry, like if you should get angry, I don't know how to start appeasing somebody. I believe that you can deal with your shit by yourself. So I usually give space and let you handle your stuff. Shit, get me. Then there was this guy. Then I had to ask myself and I said, please, what do I do when you're angry? Like when you get angry, I was really trying to be open. Like I told them, I don't know how to beg. Not if I don't know how to beg, I don't know how to appease.
Yes.
So what do I now do when you get angry? She get me. So that's what communication. And communication is not just about the big issues, it's about the little things, everything and anything. In fact, so it also boils down to knowing when to talk and knowing when not to talk. Yeah. On that note, I think the last point here. I also want us to talk about these things. I think that's why I wanted a guy to be here to tell us from his experience. I don't know if I'm the only one, but is there a time in relationship or marriage where the partners get too comfortable with calling each other? Like they get too comfortable in the sense that they no longer feel the need to talk to their partner. You know, in the early age of the marriage, it's all fired up, so lovey-dovey and everything. Or maybe when we are not yet their wife, they are always calling 247. Maybe at a point they are now relaxed because they know that no matter what, you'll still be there. Sure, you get me? So I want to understand, how do people get to that level? How do people get to that extent? And how can you avoid such things from happening?
Are you talking about the marriage part?
Yeah, marriage, relationship. No, marriage especially, because you're not really in a relationship.
I'm not really saying like that calling type.
Like when you call somebody in the beginning, at a point in marriages, you just don't call anymore.
Don't
You just, I don't know if they get tired or let's say they get too comfortable.
I don't know. I've not witnessed that, Sha. Like I've not
You've
heard.
not?
Yes,
I've witnessed that.
Okay.
And even in marriage, some marriage, like some family have been to, I've also witnessed that. And I feel, and I know it is not a good thing.
It's not
good.
like why I said that happened because my mom and those people around me, they call each other. Have you
Yeah,
arrived?
it depends.
No, but let me tell
Yeah.
you what I do if something like that happens. If something like that starts to happen to me, I would talk to my boyfriend. But if you keep on happening, I would also stop calling.
Okay.
So
In non-communication
This
relationship.
thing I just said just reminded me of
I'll stop
one
calling.
write-up I
Because
saw.
if I keep on calling, he might use it as an advantage. Like he'll be like, this girl is disturbing me. What did I do? Like, if somebody should do that, you know that the person needs, I don't know, the person
some
either-
time off
off
from you,
or-
like he needs to connect
or the person
speed
wants
on
to
side.
tell you that, see, I don't want this relationship.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
see.
Guys find it difficult to say, see, I don't want it.
Yes, they find it
The
difficult
same
to say
thing
goodbye.
with girls too. Like not even
No,
the same. It's like
not even
girls.
girls.
For me,
I
I
don't
think
think girls
it's
have a
general.
problem.
Why do I think it's general that they find it? So they look for ways in which
Yeah.
you
to
yourself
send you that
really-
signal.
Yeah,
back.
then you if you have
You
been
now
can
find
be
it
a
out.
signal.
yeah. It will be they'll send you that signal. Then you'll be like, okay, it's like this guy doesn't want. Let's break up. They want you to break up.
Because
Okay.
You get
Okay,
yeah.
Because if you give him that space and you're not talking to him again, definitely, if it's somebody
Because
It's
it's
not
not something
something
I really
wrong.
understand what she's calling because there's this write up I saw because I love reading all this. Like the guy didn't call, the girl was calling. Then after 2 months, the guy called and the girl was like, babe, where are we meeting up? The babe was like, are we seeing a relationship?
I get, yeah, I
And
know what
it's
you're
like,
saying.
the guy didn't call, but the girl was calling.
Yeah.
So she was not like, okay, this guy doesn't want to go. You know? And her friends advised her, leave this guy, he's not
Yeah.
meant for you.
Yeah.
Then
How
after
can you not
2
talk with
months,
somebody for
the
2
man, the
months?
guy had
And
time
you
to
think
call
that
and
something
say,
is
babe,
still
what's
going
up?
on,
Where are we
guy?
meeting? The girl was like,
That's
are we in a
crazy.
relationship? Like, are you
That's
okay?
mad.
So
And
that just is
yeah,
So
I get what you're
it
saying.
can be a sign.
yes,
Yeah,
it's
just
a
a
sign.
sign.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
want to like talk to people that are in marriages, in relationships these days, because I was talking with my friend yesterday night, and you know, the matter of communication in marriage was just, it's somehow,
Yeah.
because I feel like, because you know, abroad they have lots of cases of this divorce and stuff like that there.
Yes,
But
yeah.
over here we don't have so many cases of divorce.
Yeah.
But then in those marriages, it's not how it's meant to be. It's not how it's supposed to be. You can see two people living in the same house, they don't talk, they don't communicate, or maybe you are not staying in the same place but you don't call, and then it just seems as if the marriage is a bondage and
Yeah,
not even
yeah.
you're supposed to enjoy your marriage, not to
Yes, and
enjoy.
and-
Even if you enjoy, it should not be forever, it should not be the norm.
And the
You
consequences
get-
of that behavior is cheating.
Yeah,
You end up cheating with their
cheating.
spouses
Because
and
at
all
the
that
end of the day, communication, you know, we change with time, we grow. I will not say we change, we grow. So when you don't keep up that communication network, you
Yeah.
tend to lose sight of who you are dating or who you are married to.
Yes.
So I'm just like using this opportunity to like talk to those that are married or about to get married. The
relationship.
seriously,
in general.
communication is very, very important.
Very important.
It's very important. It's like
Not just-
it's like the cement that holds marriage together. So that stuff
Because
is really
let me tell
important.
you, if it's a girl, or maybe a guy is asking a girl out, but you keep on calling her.
yeah.
One day that girl will be like, hey, so this
Yeah,
person
the guy is too
really cares about
persistent.
me.
Yeah.
Because girls really want somebody that will care for them and
Yeah.
ask them something.
About their whereabouts and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to hint on the importance of that.
Although it's not for everybody, Sha, because if a guy that I don't like and I'm telling him, see
Yes,
now.
you see, yeah,
No,
yeah,
if
yeah.
it's a guy,
we are
I say,
talking about
please give me
serious
some
marriage
time,
and
just
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, like marriages and relationships
Okay.
and stuff like that. Yeah, so on that note, I also want us to. I want you to give your advice. Like, how should since I'm somebody who has communication problem. Are there things that I can do to help myself? Okay, as I was saying, some of my friends told me about putting reminders to call. You understand? You can put reminder maybe on your clock, something like that to remind, hey, you haven't called by
Yeah,
so time.
right.
So yeah. So are there things like that that you can do so that you make sure that your marriage or your relationship is in check? Because you talk to some people and they tell it's natural for them that they were born that way. It's
Yeah,
how they grew up and
Yeah,
stuff.
I think the thing is just for you to talk to
Okay.
your partner.
Like how? That's what I'm asking you now. What mechanism? What ways can you put in check so that the person makes sure he communicates?
Reminder is also very good,
Yeah.
but if you want to be in a relationship,
Yeah.
be ready for that relationship. Don't just be selfish, because it's not just your heart; it is another person's heart. This girl is giving you her heart, and this boy is giving you his heart.
Yeah.
You don't have to play with
Be
it.
ready to
At least,
compromise.
yes, be ready to make an effort.
Yeah. Put in
You
effort.
know
I feel
that,
like effort
you
is
know that,
important.
you know that if you call her, it will make her happy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Then do that thing that will make her happy.
Even if you don't call her, text message, DM.
Yeah,
Not even,
yeah,
no, don't. Like I
I
tell
am
people,
busy.
don't do
Doesn't mean
it.
it's not an excuse.
It's an excuse.
Another thing there is. Another thing there is.
It's everywhere. I'm busy. Everybody's busy.
And it's
these
boring.
days.
Another thing there
Seriously.
is.
Everybody's making money. Like everybody's.
I would advise that you also send through like direct message,
Mm-hmm.
not just on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Like direct
Direct
message
messages.
that doesn't just involve you only
Okay.
on that, and then you
Maybe
see your
just a
message.
hi. If you
Hi.
don't have
Babe, I'm
anything,
thinking
about
babe, what's
you.
up?
How are you doing? Stuff
That
like
is
that.
At least the guy,
Because
your
you
partner
will
will know
not
that you think
you are
about
too
him
busy
or her.
to eat.
Yeah. Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah, I get what
you
you're
have
saying.
to
So you just have
put
to
an
make that
effort to
effort.
make
Mm-hmm.
your partner happy.
Alright.
Because you're not just with
Mhm.
your own heart.
Heart.
You're just.
Okay, yeah, you have two hearts in your hand. All right, when we come back, we'll be rounding up this discussion. Okay, let's go on that break. Okay, we're back from that break, and it's a wrap. Yes, it was an amazing time. The prank was nerve-wracking.
Yes.
Yeah, but it was also fun, and this also was an eye-opener because I got to learn something, one or two things from what they said earlier, and I hope you did too. Hope you jot things down. Did you? I hope you did. All right, as you can see, this little something looking at me right here. This is Afro Curls of Love.
Yes.
Organic is an organic hair cream for virgin hair. If you want this to look this fly, if you want your hair to look this fly, there are lots of ingredients here. I can't even begin to we can't say everything here.
Yes, you can say
You have to
everything,
buy
but
it.
That one is my own.
Yeah, she just got this
It's
one.
not just for virgin hair,
Yeah,
okay? It's
okay.
for all hair types.
Yeah, this is
It's
the
it's
maker.
natural. It contains organic ingredients
Yeah.
like brush hair butter, coconut oil, olive oil, argan oil, peppermint oil, rosemary oil.
Yeah, and
Lots-
it smells
there are 10 in
nice.
total.
Yeah, so
Yes,
it smells really
so
nice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like this is my first product because I'm trying to build a brand. This is my first product. More will be coming.
Alright.
But this small but mighty, yeah, is going
Okay.
to work wonders for your hair.
Yeah, so her IG handle is
Afro Phoenix.
yeah, so you can hit her up if in case you want this, so you guys can communicate via Instagram. Yeah. I'll also the Instagram handle will definitely be at the description.
Yeah.
Sylvia Eya.
Yeah, that's her IG handle.
Sylvia
Underscore yeah, you guys should know this by now. And of course it's Sharon Enemchukwu, aka Sharon Rose. It's Sharon
Yes.
Enemchukwu anywhere on Instagram or Facebook, everywhere. I'm not on Twitter, but it's gonna be there.
Very
so yeah,
soon.
thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Sylvia. You came late.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. I'm
No,
sorry
that's
for that.
why I just wanted to like remind you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for coming so much. I appreciate it. You look beautiful as ever. And of course, Judy, we love what you're doing. We love this. I'm going to get this later when I'm done with this hair. Yeah, so thank you for coming. We appreciate your time. And thank you also to praise my camera guy slash, in one of the guests and stuff like that who had to run over to handle the camera for us. Thank you so much. We appreciate it big time. And yeah, I hope you guys learned and enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment, share with your friends, and like. Till we see you again. Bye. Bye.
Cut now.
What's your problem?